Well, I remember back in 72, drink so much I thought I'd spew. I remember back in 76, drink so much I almost got sick. I remember back in 77, drink so much I thought I was in heaven. I didn't care what would happen to me, as long as I had that bottle of bean,
All right, here we are, back again with the Silent Scream All About It podcast, episode 10.
10.
This time.
Big number 10.
Number 10. Like usual, guys, we're going to do our little inaugural shot, start off the episode the way we normally do, so...
All right.
Oh.
Somebody at the door. Hold on. Hey, man, come on in.
All right.
Hey,
Pizza.
man, pizza, man. Come on. Oh, brother. Look at here. It's Stan, the man, who brought us a pizza. Let's see.
Oh, shit. Look at that.
How about that Silent Scream? That's rockstar stuff right there.
Got Stan in the house tonight with us.
All right. Hang out with some rock stars, man.
Yeah.
Well, we were just about to do our inaugural shot. You want to do a shot or you want to...
Man, I'll eat some Jello with you guys, man.
All right. All right, that'll work.
Hell yeah.
A Jello shot.
You want to do a Jello shot too, or you want to do the fireball?
I'll do the fireball. You can do the Jello shot.
Okay.
Y'all do one of
Sounds
each,
good.
man. Shoot 'em back.
Oh,
Let's do two. Fuck it.
All right. Hey,
We didn't
that's
have
the way to
pregame.
start it off, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good
Down the
times.
hatch.
All right. Ooh. Ooh, mercy.
Mine's stuck in there, motherfucker. All right, now the other one. Ooh, doing a double shot today, guys.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I got most of it out there. We'll let it limber up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm letting mine do over here.
Well, all the liquor, man, is the moving part, man. So the rest of it's just the stuff that that's just
Yeah.
you can chunk the rest of it, man, unless you just like Jello or something.
Yeah. Definitely tasted that. That was
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
the part up on top, just straight vodka.
Right. I've actually had to keep. I kept them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because when I put them in the refrigerator, man, they wouldn't gel.
Yeah.
So I had to put because there's so much liquor in it, you know.
That means you made them the right way. Yeah.
You just brought some vodka flavored Jello.
That's all that was.
Hey,
Yeah.
what it is, hey, you just took a pack of Kool-Aid and poured it in the vodka bottle.
Basically, man. Yeah.
But we're here tonight, man, with Stan from Pison's Pizza here in Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
Good buddy of ours, been friends for over 30 years, and it's been a long time, man. We played his. We was talking about this the other day. We played his graduation party in at Ole Miss.
That's right, man. Yeah, college graduation and I tell you what, man, that was a process just to get to that point, man. I wasn't fortunate enough to have one of those, just 4 years into college and then you're out. It was, I would go to school for a year and then I'd stay out and work for a year or so and save my money up and then go to school for a year and then work for a little while and me just not being a big statured guy, man. I mean, I was the jobs that I was finding that paid the most were unloading trucks and roofing houses and stuff, man, that really just kind of beat me up, So it was real motivation, man, when I got back to school to try to knock it out, man. And when I finally got to that point, I knew you guys, man, would be a perfect way to celebrate that, man. I was so glad to see you guys come over too.
Oh yeah, man. Hell, we had a blast. Pretty loaded.
Couple of kegs.
Yeah, people doing keg stands. and
people jumping in and out of the pool. I don't know if you remember that or
Yeah,
not.
I
There were some
remember that.
crazy folks,
Yeah.
man. They were like, But anyway, yeah. Glad to be here, man.
It was them crazy 90s, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the 90s?
It was the early 90s.
Early
Yeah,
90s,
the
yeah.
90s just rolled off. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good times, man. Known each other forever, dude. Golly.
Yeah.
Man, have you ever thought about, you know, like when we were younger, you know, in our, just say 20s, you know, and you're thinking to yourself, you know, man, what does the rest of my life have in store for me? Or how is it, man, that what is it I'm going to do?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you could, like, look through a window, man, and see yourself today, and the way you appear, your sight, the way you look, and what you're doing, and things like that, do you think, man, your younger self would change something in between then and now? Do you think you would look back and go, man, I think I'm going to try to do something else?
I don't know about my younger self, but me as older now, I wouldn't change anything I've done. And I've done a bunch of bad, messed up stuff, and I did a bunch of fun stuff, but the good outweighed the bad. And hey, man, I'll tell you like this, I had a bunch of wild, enjoyable times throughout my life, and shit, I wouldn't roll the dice and say, well, it might come out shittier than it did.
Right. Well, you basically, man, lived the life of a rock star. I mean,
you know.
You know, for the good and the bad, and everything in between.
Oh,
yeah. You know, I mean, there's a grind to it. Everybody's got the grind, you know. What about you, man? I mean, thinking back on, I know, man, your time period's not the same as ours, but
yeah, I'm just getting into my early 20s, so.
So just a few years ago,
I
mean, you think you'd be where you are today? You know, headlining a rock band, and I mean, obviously you've always had the music drive and talent.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have anything in mind really back whenever I was, building my chops up and practicing, guitar, vocals. I was playing a lot of keyboard a lot too whenever I was in my mid-teens, and I never really thought about going out and playing live or anything. I was just making little demos and stuff in my room. Yeah. I was homeschooled, so I had lots of time to just practice and do whatever.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't stuck to the school schedule.
Right.
But then also there was no summer break, so that was caveat. But yeah, I never really. I wouldn't change anything really, looking back, because. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
You're on track.
Yeah, I'm on track.
You're on track.
Yeah.
That's great, man. There's so many people that, especially, man, when you get around our age, that think to themselves, man, I've not done enough.
Yeah.
Or I did, too many stupid things that put me in a bad position today. Or something they're misaligned. And I think, man, that you have to be grateful. Or the way that I choose to kind of try to look at life, man, is that I'm grateful because it can always be worse.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could be going through whatever it is I'm going through right now with a broke leg too. And I don't have a broke leg, so I'm going to be grateful for whatever it is that I'm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the way I look at it, yeah, I probably should have took different tracks on doing things, and I should have listened to people. But hey, if I did, I wouldn't have had this experience in this life. Hey, if God forbid, I don't want to die tomorrow, but if I was to die tomorrow, I know I lived a hell of a happy life, man. I enjoyed the hell out of it,
Yeah.
But I don't have no regrets. Wish I would have did things a little bit different and put a little more dedication in the early years.
Yeah.
Because like you said, I was living that rock and roll lifestyle, was playing out 3 times a year and running around like I was Motley Crue.
Well, when you're younger, and Don, man, you may or may, you've got a lot of real world experience, man, being on stage, being around a crowd and feeling the excitement, whatever people's excitement is in their life. I mean, not everybody's a rock star, but they could be a rock star in whatever it is they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And whenever you feel that excitement, sometimes you feel like, hey, man, I'm just going to ride it for a minute.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And just live it, be in the moment,
Oh,
And I feel like, man, we've all kind of just lived in the moment, throughout our times when we're going, man, this is pretty cool. And I think that has led to our happiness up to this point.
Oh, yeah.
We've not missed moments. We've tried to enjoy them, we've tried to live them. And sometimes, man, I can't talk for y'all, but man, sometimes, man, I live in the moment or have lived in the moments probably a little too long. You know, that
Oh,
maybe
yeah. Yeah.
maybe kept me behind, but I didn't miss out on anything. But I tried to keep people around me that were positive
Yeah.
and loving and friendly and trying to cut the drama, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was easier to stay in the moment.
Yeah.
When all the craziness and the drama and the stuff, man, I'm trying to get out of the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
mhm.
Stay
Yep.
stay away from
Stay away
that
from all that
area.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that's me. You know, hell, if there was drama involved. I mean, in my younger years, I didn't care. It didn't matter. Just, you know, it was just part of, you know, what you got to go through. But
Yeah.
as I got a little older, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just talking about like in my 30s and stuff. You know, I was like, man, stay away from these folks. There's always some kind of crazy shit.
Yeah,
going
always
on
stirring up
here.
something. Someone's always stirring the pot. You know,
There's
instigating some
always
stupid
something,
shit.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's people out there, man, that love to have drama around them.
Oh yes.
Oh,
yes.
And,
yeah.
and I really think, man, it's got something to do with their upbringing. Maybe there was so much chaos in their house that
Yeah.
they see that's the way love is,
Yeah.
or that's
Yeah.
the way it's expressed.
Yeah.
So that when they get off by themselves, they're like going, well, everything's peaceful, man. There may not be enough love. Let me start some shit and get everybody riled up so I know I can be comfortable
Yeah.
like it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
earlier. And that's crazy to think, man, that people are kind of like that, but that's for real.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I think we've all seen enough craziness to know, man, that that's a hand-me-down somewhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they get
I'm not
from
trying to lead the party or anything, man. but
No,
let's get
you're all
another-
good.
I may be talking too much, y'all. Just
No,
tell me.
No,
yeah,
you're
you
fine.
know,
man. You know, these episodes go for, 30, 45 minutes or whatever, so it's fine. Actually, what we can do, if you don't mind getting your stuff off the little stool there, we can bring the pizza over here. I want to get to that before it gets cold.
Yeah.
I have yet to have Paisan's pizza,
Well,
so
I
I'm
didn't
looking
cut
forward
it,
to this.
so it wouldn't slide around, man.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
grab us a knife or something, man. If you
I got a pizza cutter up in the
Yeah. Yeah.
kitchen?
Yeah. I'll grab one.
Yeah. I'm going to take a brief intermission here for a second. Slightly ill-prepared on our part production-wise. Yeah, watch the cable, Pee-wee. There you
I was
go.
trying to, if I cut the pizza, and
It would have slid around.
It slid around, and
Yeah.
sometimes, man, it would, it comes out lettered different.
Yeah. Lettered different. This one's been sitting out for a second. Let's see if I can get the rest of this one down, because it was just all stuck to the bottom earlier.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey, there we go.
So did I hear you say, man, that this is y'all's 10th episode?
Yeah, we've been doing it for a little bit, couple months now. See if I can make it. Nope, I'll get that later.
That's pretty cool, man. Man, I mean, I love to see you guys play, because I mean, every time I see
Hey, there you go.
Professional here.
Hey, you got napkins too. Look at that.
you guys play,
There you go. Dodge the. camera thing.
everybody is so into it.
Yeah, and that's a big thing about what we do. We're all very passionate about the music that we're playing, that we're making whenever we're on stage.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Me myself, I'm gonna. Here you go. Help yourself.
You know me, I'm gonna take one of the smaller pieces.
Yeah. I'm watching my weight myself, but I'm gonna get head in it deep after a while.
All right, here we go. First time having Paisan. The first thing I usually notice whenever I have someone's pizza for the first time is the sauce. Sauce is really important. Very good. Very good. I like the
Yeah,
sauce
he's got
a
his
lot.
own original sauce. It's different than everybody else's, man. I've ate his pizza several times.
Yeah, man.
It is definitely.
So the quick story on the pizza, just from early beginnings of it. When I graduated college,
Yeah.
and we had the big party and all that,
Yeah.
I got out and I was a sales rep for a Fortune 500 company for a few years, and got out, and I was in the cigarette industry, and after doing that for quite a while, man, the cigarette industry started crashing, so I found myself displaced. So I was interviewing for another sales position, and most of the jobs that I was interviewing for were out of town. So I took a job delivering pizza to keep cash in my pocket and travel money and things, and
Yeah.
wound up absolutely having a blast making pizza, you know. And so I asked the guys, I was like, hey man, you know, let me, y'all help me get started, and they did. And I moved off to lower middle Mississippi, opened a few restaurants down there.
Yeah.
I was down there for, I don't know, a few years, and I would kind of get them up and running and sell them, get one up and running and sell it. And then I moved up here and to be closer to my family. And I've stuck around here for the last 25 years plus. But when I very first got the recipe, I knew that I was going to be eating more of it than anybody because I was broke. I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
You know, and so basically, man, I wanted to like the pizza, and
Yeah.
and my favorite bread of all time was the little yeast rolls I used to get in the cafeteria, man, with my plate lunch as I would go through elementary school.
Yeah.
I used to love them. They had like a crispy bottom. It was real light and fluffy on the top, and it kind of had like a sweet-ish, yeasty flavor to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was always my favorite bread.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, man, if I could get my pizza dough to taste anything like that, I would be good with eating as much of it as I was probably going to have to eat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after tinkering with the recipe for a little bit, I came up with the recipe that we got. Our sauce was that I had learned to use was pretty much just out of a can. It was real generic.
Yeah.
Wasn't real happy with that, so I tinkered with some different spices. I finally got a recipe with that I like. I sent it to a company who does label spice mixes for
Okay.
people. You can
Yeah.
actually give them your recipe and they'll professionally make it and package it and label it. And if I wanted to sell it, you know, with a label on it or whatever, they're that type of
Okay, yeah.
manufacturer.
Yeah.
It's just that I use them instead of selling it. I just use them to make it and pack it and send it to me. So that way it's done. I mean, I could sit there and mix it and hand mix it and I could do it all myself.
Yeah.
But that's what these guys do for a living,
Yeah.
you know. So anyway, man, the spice mix that goes into our sauce that you like,
Yeah.
you know, is just another. I mean, my brothers and I, man, were lucky enough to grow up with our mom and our grandma, who both between them two country ladies, man, it was kind of like Thanksgiving at our house all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a lot of cooking going on, and so much love and happiness and stuff like that was around food.
Yeah.
That it's just natural for me to be around food and having a good time,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff. And once I got into the pizza business, okay, and I got up here, and I kind of got out of the let's get it up and running and sell it mode, and I
Yeah.
kind of got into okay, let's do it for a living mode. I had to kind of have a conversation with myself, which is one of those times of my life that I was like, you're not going to make much money, but you're going to be doing what you like to do.
Yeah.
You're not really going to be thinking, dang, I got to go make pizza. I got to go to
Yeah.
work today.
Oh, yeah.
It's a drag. You know,
Yeah.
I got to think of a way to get out of it. I'm going to call in sick, or I want to go do this or that, whatever. You know, you're going to give up making some money, or you're going to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that point in time in my life, with that point in time when I got here, I wanted to be happy more than I
Yeah.
wanted to be fat pockets.
Yeah.
You know, so I just said to myself, I was like, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this for 2 years, and then at the end of that 2 years, I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna give it everything I got for 2 years, man, and be happy, and just see where it goes. See what
Yeah, see what happens.
See what happens. And then, you know, if it doesn't work out, then hey, man, I'll drop back and punt, man. I'll get back in the sales game, man, like I've always
Yeah.
been doing and stuff. And anyway, man, I was lucky enough, man, for it to take off, and people, you know, like it, and
Yeah.
and stuff. So I'm still here, man. You know, this is actually my 27th year, longer than you've been alive,
Yeah.
here in town, cooking pizza, and I've just been, I don't know, man, like it. Now you said, man, you know, you'd tell your younger self, man, to do something, you know, some things.
Yeah.
There's times now where I would think, you know, man, I wish I'd have saved more money, or I'd have had opportunity to make more money, you know. but I would have given up what my happiness and my
Yeah,
peace
yeah.
and things like that to get out and go get a somebody looking over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm the type of
Yeah.
guy, man, that I don't really like micromanaging. I don't like, hey, look, give me a something to do. Let me get out of my way
Yeah.
and let me go do it. You know,
Yeah.
that's just kind of who I am and how I'm driven, and you know, anything that I'm interested in. Most everybody, man, that hangs out with me any length of time knows that if I'm interested in it, dude, I'm like, I want to be the best. I want to be at front of the line.
Yep.
I want to be the guy that everybody wants on their team.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy that that gets picked last and go, fuck, we got him.
Yeah.
Because if I'm interested in it, man, I want to win. I want to do the best that I can do at whatever it is I like to do.
Yeah, because you pour your heart into it. It's what you care about.
Just
Yeah.
like you guys, man. When
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier, man, I love to watch you guys play.
Yeah.
Because, man, I can tell everybody up there, man, loves what you're doing.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
it's really important to you, and you're putting everything in it. It's kind of a connection, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, man, there you go. There's the quick and dirty on the pizza, and
Yeah, and I can see what you were talking about with the yeast roll and the crust. I tasted that, little bit of sweetness, kind of like a yeast roll, like you were talking about.
Uh-huh.
And I liked that a lot. It was really good.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, really good pizza.
Yeah. Best pizza around here.
Yeah,
is,
for
is,
sure.
Is Paisans. Stan, take care. Customize your pizza like he does us.
Yeah, the silent screen pizza tonight.
Yeah. We feel like rock stars now.
Why? Because you got catering.
and a custom pizza, man.
Contract said tonight, man, we get custom pizza.
Oh man.
Shit, man. It's just, but yeah. I mean, it's just everything. You know how you put your heart and soul in what you love. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still go out and do daily jobs and
Sure.
regular stuff. And I'm like you say, dread doing that. Oh, we got a gig this weekend. I can't wait till this weekend gets here.
Almost there.
And then we're like, oh, damn, we got to load all this equipment. Then we got to unload it.
The part we're paid for.
And then we get
Yeah, right.
then we get to play for a few hours, and then we got to load all this shit up again and take it back home.
Yeah, and then most of the time drive a couple hours back home, get back home at like fucking 3 in the morning.
Yeah. And then
Completely beat.
But you know, man, to be successful in anything, man, you have to do more than the people that are better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, and to at least do what they do, man, you have to be lucky to be better than them then.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be better than the good people.
Yeah.
That's the reason, man, why I say, man, I want to be at the front of the line. I want the good guys behind me.
Yeah.
I want to be in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
And just like loading the equipment, that's a drag. Practicing your golf stroke if you want to be the best golfer.
Yeah.
Looking up all the information you're going to need, man, to make an informed decision if you're a stockbroker or
Yeah.
a banker. Whatever it is, if you want to be successful, there's a grind. Y'all's
Yeah.
grind's lugging and toting equipment and doing
Yeah.
your daily grind jobs to get to what it is you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like to be up on stage, man, and that's one thing that everybody that sees you, everybody I've ever seen, been around or talked to, or even, man, checking out y'all's Facebook lives and the feedbacks and all the things that I've seen on you guys, man, everybody enjoys your live shows. And I'm telling you, man, from just an outsider's, from a fan's perspective, I think it's the energy, man, that passes through y'all out to everybody.
Yeah.
Saying that, hey, man, not only, man, am I having fun, but I'm good at what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a talent, man. I mean, and y'all are so talented, man. So I'm very
It
proud
took
of
a
you
lot of
guys.
work.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of work. But y'all are good, man. I'm super proud of you guys, man. I mean, every chance, man, I get to see. I mean, I don't get to come to a lot of you shows. I have been to a few.
Mm-hmm.
But, excuse me, when I see, like, there's a live pop up or whatever,
Oh yeah.
dude, man, I'm always checking you guys
Yeah,
out
yeah,
and
on
watching and stuff
Facebook,
like
yeah.
that. So,
Yeah, and we're incorporating a good bit of some different songs. We're working on our second album now, and got a few things in the works, and just it was just all just like I say, just a process,
yeah.
and it's fun, but it's work. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Me and Dom sit here and go over songs that we're gonna do or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll have us a few drinks, get a little buzz, and then get over there and jam. And oh well, we didn't get it right that time. Let's start it from the top.
Yeah,
Let's
from
do
the
it
top,
again.
yeah.
Let's do it again. You know.
Pull the lyrics up on your tablet and go put it on the floor, Tom, for me. Because usually when we're down here, I'm playing drums.
Yeah, yeah.
I play
usually
drums and
Oh,
sing,
wow.
and then he'll play guitar and sing. And that's our
Whenever
little,
it's
our
just
duo.
me and him
Yeah.
working on stuff. And, yeah,
Multitasking.
Yeah, and then I learned the guitar by watching him play from behind the drums.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah,
So
multitask.
you can play drums, sing, and learn guitar at the same time?
Yeah, because there are times where for example, like Turn Up the Radio.
Yeah.
We were working on that last night. We still listen to you guys. You guys requested us to learn that song. We're learning it.
Yeah.
The little walk down thing in the verse.
Yeah.
Dona, dona, dona. There was just something that wasn't sounding quite right. I was like, no, I was telling you what frets to play.
Yeah.
While I was right behind the drums, and we got it right. We went through it a couple times last night. A few other songs that were on the list, like "Fly to the Angels," what was that? "Higher."
Higher.
Yeah.
By Creed and Purple Rain.
Yeah, "Purple Rain" by Prince.
Smoke, man. Y'all got.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep, but we're our song list. We're right there close to it. We want to get over 100 songs of covers.
Yeah.
So we go anywhere if somebody requests something.
yeah.
We most likely know it.
Yeah, more than
Yeah.
likely we're going to know it. If it's kind of our style of music.
Mhm.
We get a lot of requests for some country songs and stuff, and we're like, sorry,
Right.
it's just not us.
It's
You know?
not-
So have you ever
yeah.
thought about like picking a country song, like a popular country song, man, and rocking it? Like,
Well, we.
I mean, like I'm sure you've heard the Johnny Cash version
of
like the-
Thunderkiss 60, Thundercash
Thundercash
69.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that one where they
That's
rocked
what I'm
that
saying,
one
man.
out. Yeah.
Something
yeah.
along those lines
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
somebody goes, "Hey, play a country song." You're like, "All right, then we'll check this out."
Yeah,
you could hee-haw it out with the Metallica gimmick,
Well, we take Tennessee. We used to take Tennessee whiskey in the early days.
Oh yeah.
And play the song, and then instead of just ending it, with the slow part,
Yeah.
we'd hit silent scream style and throw some distortion behind it, and
Yeah.
beef it up, and he rips off some really melodic lead riffs in there, man, and just take it to
Yeah.
something a little different,
Yeah, just jam for a little bit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, some places would be like, but other people would be like, man, that rock, man, that's cool, man.
One of my favorite things to do when I have free time, as far as music goes, is to find. Like I've got favorite songs, just like everybody does.
Oh yeah,
And what I'll do is I'll get on YouTube or somewhere and I'll type in the song one of my favorite songs or whatever, and then I'll type in cover.
Yeah.
And then just listen to different
People,
ways of that
Yeah.
song being just their energy.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, man. I mean, I've got a couple of songs, man, that are I like the covers a little bit
better than the originals, yeah.
or the guys that do it with such clarity, man, and such a strong voice. See, so in order for me to really kind of connect with music, it's got to have good guitar in it,
Yeah.
and it's got to have good vocals.
Yeah.
I really can't hardly pick out the bass and the drum and the rhythm and all that stuff like that, but I pick out the guitar and the vocals real quick.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what connects me to the music that I'm connected to.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I was going with all that, man. I'm just rambling, but
It's just, there's a lot of songs, we call it silent scream style. We'll throw a little change up in there. We'll make it a little different. We'll extend it a little longer. We have to add our own flair to it. That way, because if somebody wants to hear the song exactly like it is,
They can go listen to it on iTunes or whatever.
or
Spotify.
yeah, and if they're in a bar, they're like, well, why do I want to pay a cover when I can go listen to this song, throw money in a jukebox, throw $2 in a jukebox, and
yeah,
I can hear it exactly like it's played, like it's supposed to be played.
yeah.
We don't want to play it exactly like
Covers
it's
can
supposed
be so much fun, man. So
Oh,
much
yeah.
fun. I mean, just making it your own. And golly, man, y'all are just so. I keep saying it, man. But y'all are super talented. and you know, it really comes across, man. I like to see that, man. Like I said, that's part of what I love to do, man. As far as music goes, is to hear different people do, you know, just different versions.
Yeah.
And we're in the works right now. We've got two bass players at the moment.
Yeah.
We alternate practicing with them.
Mm-hmm.
One's a younger guy, about 25, 26,
Yeah.
and full of energy. I thought me and Dom had energy. This guy is fucking, he is just all over the place, bouncing.
Yeah.
You know, and then we got Barney, which Barney's that good solid bass player, but you know, Barney don't like, he's older, don't want to travel as much, and this guy's, when we got anything out of town, he's in there with us, he's gonna go.
Yeah.
He went and did a show with us a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, we just had a blast with him. I mean, he was just jumping around, acting
over
crazy.
the
He was everywhere, and you know, and like I say, well, and we got everybody on the same page.
Yeah.
We've got another guy who's a kind of a backup drummer if we need somebody locally. You know, if our drummer's got something booked and we get a booking, we got another guy to sit in. You know. And we threw him under the bus so many times just the other day.
I remember turning to him, like halfway through each set. Like, I swear we got slow songs. I swear we have slow songs. I'll call a slow song next. I can tell you're working hard back there.
And I was like, "You ever played this before?" He said, "What's next?" I tell him, "Has you ever played it?" No, but I've heard it a bunch. Just take off, I'll jump in.
Yeah.
And he did a really good job.
Yeah, he did a great job.
His name is Darren.
Yeah, Darren.
And yeah, he did a really great job with us. You know, when we told him we'd be in touch, man. You know, because our drummer is what he does for a living. That's how he you know he and you know. I tell him go ahead and book up what you can, you know, and if we book up, something comes up the same date he's booked, and he'll try and get out of it if he can, but if he can't, if he can't get somebody to fill in for him at that show, then because most of the guys that he plays with do country, and he's a rocker like we are, and would rather be playing with y'all.
Yeah, just you know, some of the country stuff pays right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Everywhere, man.
Everywhere,
Country's just the most fluid thing.
Yeah, and it's a consistent gig, but you know, it's just not what he really likes doing.
And I mean, when you throw it out there, man, I mean, there's like, I'm pretty much a rocker.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, my girlfriend, man, likes country music, man. So I've been introduced to country music for the last 3 years or so.
Yeah.
But it's been the newer country.
Yeah.
Like I said hee haw earlier, man. It's because that was the country music that I used to hear growing up.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, flat table steel guitar shit,
Oh,
banjo. Dude, that's like nails on a chalkboard to me, man. I mean, but now, man, it's kind of like you know, it's kind of almost rockish.
Yeah, it's rock, pop, southern rock.
Some kind
And then they add
it's
the
got
rap stuff into it too.
yeah, so it's like
production.
it's like a conglomerate of
Yeah.
different, but it's still getting that country feel, and it's still, you know, got the, I don't know, man. It's I mean,
Well, you know, it's like, you know, back when in the late '90s, early 2000s, when grunge came in there, and then they started doing, you know, like Limp Bizkit was doing
like the rap
with
metal
it,
stuff, yeah.
and all that. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's what country's gone to now.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
kind of evolved.
And it's, you know, and like I say,
Maybe that's the mass appeal. It's got a little bit of something in there for everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or if nothing else, the girls like it, so the guys like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
that's the whole trick to everything there.
Yeah.
You know, because I've got out there and danced when, and I'm not a dancer, and I got out there in the bar, be drunk and be talking to a guy, come on, go dance with me. I go, no, I'm not going, and they drag me out there, and I'm out there feeling like I know I look like an idiot over here the way I'm dancing.
Feeling like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever, man.
Yeah.
After giving it up.
No, I wasn't feeling like it. I was feeling like I was Pee Wee Herman out there dancing, trying to act like John Travolta.
Yeah. Can you pass my water bottle down there in the... There you go, my lemonade. Not to cut you off. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but and that's the whole appeal. That's us. I mean, we're adding different songs. Some more slower songs because don't get me wrong, the songs we got, they're good songs, and I look at it back whenever they were in the 90s and 80s and 90s, 70s. And you'd see people out there whenever I was his age, they'd be out there dancing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Now you play them, nobody dances to them. What happened? What, did they lose their rhythm?
Well, so I think, man, that that music was the most popular music then.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wanted to dance to. That
Yeah.
was the thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the new country is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
yeah.
country's the thing everybody wants to be on the dance floor with now.
Yeah.
But you're right, man. I mean, the interactive. If people get up
Yeah.
and start, you're making making them physically move. Even so, if they're just standing in place and just rocking out like that, you're making them physically move.
Exactly,
They're
yeah.
physically showing you, I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if they're out there dancing, man, hey, I like what you're doing. It's positive feedback for
Yeah.
you. So just finding a rhythm to get your audience engaged, whatever that might be, would be a good hook for you.
Yeah.
To build an audience, and then incorporate silent screen.
Yeah.
Okay, but as you can,
Yeah.
get your audience involved,
Well,
make them feel something.
Well, that's what I say. With the funk and groove songs,
Yeah.
play that funky music, Brick House, Word Up, songs like that. They're out there dancing. It don't matter whether you can play it good or you sound like they're the women are up there dancing.
Yeah.
And then you'll slowly see one or two dudes trot out there with them. And then I sound like, well, we're gonna have to incorporate a little more of them funk and groove songs, but it's hard to pick. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think, man? Like you're most involved, like on a regular basis. What song or songs do you think have the most group interaction, man? That you can almost know. That's like, all right, man. I know we're fixing to get some bodies on the floor. I know we're fixing to get some fist bumps, or I know we're fixing to get some high fives from the floor. What is it that really kind of stands out that you think, hey, man, this is the one I'm fixing to see movement.
Oh yeah, that's usually what we just said, the funk and groove songs. Yeah,
And then
and
Nothing But a Good Time
yeah,
too.
There you go.
yeah. You get
Yeah,
we get
Poison.
good crowd interaction with that. And then there's several slow songs. Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
The old Rolling Stones, a Honky Tonk Woman.
Yeah, they all love that
always
song,
get
yeah.
out there and dance on that.
Yeah.
There's just some of those old classics that just they ain't dead yet,
Right.
and they came out in the early '70s, you know. But yeah, that's a whole lot of is what I see out there, and we try to get out there. Even if like we played at this Robin Hood Brewing Company.
Oh, up in Iuka.
In Iuka a few weeks ago, and they didn't have a dance floor. They just had a bunch of tables out there. So if we see people out there
Now, do y'all do
jamming
that
and
just
stuff.
the two of you?
No, it's all
the
four of us.
whole-
doing
the
it.
whole band,
Yeah, whole band.
Yeah, and we went out and if we see people out there rocking and stuff, we acknowledge them, let them know, hey, we got a crowd over here. Where y'all from? And
Yeah.
try to get them,
Interaction.
interaction with them. Even though there's no dance floor, they can't get up and dance.
Let me ask you, man, just because I don't know. Do y'all ever do
Acoustic
like
shows?
acoustic?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just y'all
Yeah,
two
we do
go
duets.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Do y'all do anything over in Birmingham or in that area?
The last thing we did in Birmingham was that
Damn, it was over there by campus. By the campus out there.
Black Market
Black Market.
5 point something
yeah,
5.
at the 5
yeah.
Points downtown.
Yeah.
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 Downtown. Yeah, that's where it was. Yeah.
Reason why I say, man, that's where my girlfriend lives,
Yeah.
and so I go to Birmingham all the time.
Yeah.
And man, there's plenty of I mean, it's a lot going on over there.
Mhm.
A lot. I mean,
Oh, I know.
the
Yeah.
Mexican restaurants have people set up and
Mhm.
playing, breweries. I mean,
Yeah.
there's action galore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, over there. You know, if you had, I don't know, a time or two a month, man, that y'all could ride out over there, man, and just do
A couple-
some acoustic
Yeah.
stuff that wouldn't be a whole big moving a whole lot of equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be
Yeah,
worth
I mean,
your time,
it's-
man, to go over and play for, 4, 5, 6 hours, man. A couple of different,
Yeah.
yeah.
early dinner into late dinner or something.
Mhm.
Because a lot of those places, man, dine out. They have like some outside seating and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Now it's fall weather. Folks are wanting them to open them doors up. And get some
Yeah. Go
open
sit
air
outside.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And live music, dude, brings some crowds.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
It's just easy access. Birmingham's
Yeah.
real easy access,
Yeah.
man. And I figured y'all already knew, and I didn't know. But I didn't know, man, if y'all went out by yourself, man, and did acoustic stuff, man.
Yeah.
because-
Well, we've been doing that for about as long as I've been in the band.
Yeah. For the last about 3.5 years, we've been, we'll if it's a small place, like Amory had, we went and we played the whole band there though at Main Street,
Oh yeah.
and it wasn't big enough for. For the whole band, but they wanted to pay the whole band, so
We
we
made it
went
work.
in there. But we played Smoking Bros, which they're closed now.
Yeah.
We did acoustic shows there. We've done several around Columbus.
Yeah. We
The-
did
the-
the Main Street. Oh, was it the Flamingo Festival?
Yeah,
Whatever. Yeah.
Flamingo.
That was year and a half. No, that was last fall.
yeah, last fall.
Yeah. Remember
And-
that? Yeah.
Yeah, we just went up there and set up on the street with just 2 acoustics. And there was a guy directly across from us, across the road with a guitar and amp and stuff.
Yeah, it was all plugged in.
And plugged in and stuff, and microphones and everything. And Kim, my wife, was walking up and down the street and listening to different spots.
Yeah.
And there was some people just a block up from us this way, a block from us this way.
Yeah.
And she was like, y'all ain't even got no microphones or nothing, and y'all are loud. Everybody can hear y'all all up and
yeah,
down the
that's
street.
Yeah.
great.
It was fun though.
Oh yeah. We had a good, we do. Actually, was talking to Dave just last night about playing at his little restaurant, the something else. What is it? The Local House in Saltillo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was talking to him last night, and he was like, "Yeah, man." Well, he said, "Y'all get in there on a Friday night." He said, "Friday night's when the biggest crowd is." I said, "Yeah, Saturday night, everybody else is going to the bars. It's got the live bands, the full bands and stuff, And which really around here, I mean, that's the biggest struggle around here is there's probably 20 places for a full band to play."
Right.
Yeah.
And I'd say from Tennessee line to down to Columbus, Starkville area,
Yeah.
there may be 20 places to play.
Wow.
And there's 100 bands competing for it.
Yeah.
And and there everybody hey does good jobs and does but
Yeah.
and I see some of these bands that are, I mean, they're good musicians and stuff. They just, could use a little work on vocals or something, and
You tighten up a little bit.
tighten it up or something, and they're getting booked everywhere. And I'm like, how's this happening?
Yeah.
What are we missing? We missing something?
Well, obviously, man, if that's the case, then they're not booking on talent. They're booking on promotion.
Yeah.
They're being promoted ahead of you,
Yeah.
not weighed equally, man, as talent.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you're saying, hey, look, man, my talent is better than them people, they need to tighten up, but yet they're getting more than me, then it can't be on talent. It's got to be on something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're always just me being kind of a business nerd.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for the angle.
Yeah.
What is it, man?
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
get-
That's what we've been. We've
Yeah,
been
that's what we just sit here and do most of the day.
So, man, one thing, man, that just popped into my head as you're talking, man, about the 20 places and 100 bands,
Yeah.
and you do acoustic
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and they're willing to play, smaller versus full band,
Yeah.
you know, like partial band.
Yeah.
What you might want to do, man, is look for restaurants or something that want to set themselves apart. Okay? And something that just comes to mind, man, is downtown Tupelo. They got 2 or 3. They got Vanelli's. They got some
Yeah.
other thing. They got this whatever. I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've been down there. But there's 4 or 5 little restaurants that are kind of right down there, right downtown.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of foot traffic, which they may be like going, hey, man, if I had somebody had some acoustic music that was set up, like I said, man,
Yeah,
it's that time
live
of year where
entertainment,
people
yeah.
are wanting to kind of come in and out.
Yeah.
It would draw more people to my restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, while the people, man, that are out just drinking beers and bouncing from
Yeah.
thing to thing, they may come in here, man, and grab a sandwich
Yeah.
and hang out and listen to some music, or come buy beers from me instead of down the street
Yeah.
or whatever. But even at different times, most of the times that everybody thinks of traditional band times is going to be later in the evening.
Yeah.
But if you present it to the business owner as, hey, look, you're going to be busy during band time anyway. Everybody's out and they're moving and people are coming by your place anyway. If you add a band, we might be able to add this much extra business to you. But if you pick a slower time, like your midday to early evening, you may get a bigger crowd increase business-wise, percentage-wise here, which would be a bigger boost for you. And that would fill your restaurant earlier in the day, get people to stay throughout maybe some of your slower time buying beers,
Yeah.
you know, while y'all are here giving it up, man, and they're like, whoo, man, because there's foot traffic going by
yeah.
earlier, you know, and if they go, man, let's sit in here, man, drink some beers and listen to these guys. Oh, and while we're here, man, I'm starting to get hungry, man, let's order an appetizer.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, man, they're splitting an entree. Next thing you know, before they cash out and y'all call it quits at 8 o'clock for real band time for everybody else, y'all get on your way. Y'all come in at 4 to 8.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. And it's boosting their business.
Yeah.
Y'all come in, get exposure, and you get employment, and it boosts their bottom line.
Yeah.
And for the small amount of money that they would pay you, not saying that it would be a small amount of money, but it would be a small amount of money in comparison
Yeah,
to the
in
money
comparison.
that they're
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
that they're not making now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they got a normal during your slow time, because I own a restaurant. There's a slow time before dinner.
Yeah.
In between lunch and before dinner, everybody's kind of doing their body is not hungry normally between 1 o'clock and 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay, which would be a great time, man, for y'all to come in, set up 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, and be playing and pulling in anybody that's just out walking around or shopping or something like
Yeah.
that. And you can tell the business owner, hey, look, if we bring, just happen to bring in some strays, that, like I said, get a drink, get an appetizer, blah, blah, they're going to make, man, this much, man, in revenue from extra sales that they're not going to have access to.
Yeah.
It'd be an easy sell for you guys.
Yeah.
Because all those businesses, not just one of them, all those business guys that are down there are looking to make more money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's a little cookie shop.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a full-blown restaurant, man. Y'all can set up, man, at the little sweet shops down there or whatever. There's lots of little places, I don't know, man. There you go. That's me, man. Y'all just,
oh yeah, I mean, it's really good ideas though.
Taking notes.
Yeah. Yeah, mentally with them or that
Yeah.
that's yeah.
I'm gonna write that down before I get too fucked up later.
well, you just holler back at me, man. I'd love to help, man.
Oh,
Whatever, because that's just kind of the way my brain works, man. I mean, the only way I make money is for me to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a job that I go clock in, man. And if I don't come up with my own ideas and set myself apart, just like you guys,
Yeah.
at one point in time, I had to set myself apart. I had to say, hey, look, man, I'm not just another pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm not just another pizza. Just like there was 5 or 6 other pizza joints, man, for everybody to choose from.
Yeah.
I want you to choose me. Okay? There's so many other bands. I mean, why not choose you? You have to figure out.
Yeah.
You have to tell them, hey, look, man, you want us. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Don't be pushy about it, man. But if you show them how you can help them, not just go up there and go, hey, man, we're a band and we charge X amount of dollars,
Yeah.
and we're available these 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interested? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. if you go in and go, hey, look, man, you know how we could probably bring you in an extra 20 customers, man, during your slow time, you know, and you get some free entertainment and you get some entertainment and you get some stuff. Let us set up. We'll do an acoustic gig for a couple of hours, and you know, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Where the other one isn't.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's maybe a win, maybe a win.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna sell more, man, if it's better for them. If the
Yeah.
people that you're buying from, of course, man, you like to do business with people you know
Yeah.
and people
Okay.
that you like. Okay, and you feel comfortable with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and you're always more comfortable with people that have your best interest in mind,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or at least looking out for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you go into a restaurant or a business or something like that and go, hey, look, man, you know, we can help you during a slow time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here's what we charge,
Yeah.
and we can bring in people, man, that lead up to your busy time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll help you accelerate into your busy time.
Mm-hmm.
Bring in a few extras, man, that are gonna zip you up, because your kitchen staff's back there already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your bar staff's there already.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not handing out food, handing out beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us help you bring some people in, man, so that'll be the case.
Yeah.
All right, man. There you go.
Hell yeah.
And plus, man, with it being acoustic and you're not having to take a whole bunch of stuff, you know, it's
Yeah, on something like something like that, it'd be real easy just to grab
Oh, yeah.
grab a couple of acoustic guitars. Wouldn't even need no.
and as part of your
PA
pay,
or
man,
nothing.
you can say, hey, look, man, throw us in a couple of meals to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be, you know, we're going to pass our dinner time, man. So throw us in a couple of steaks or a couple of burgers or whatever they sell, a couple of bags of cookies
Yeah.
Yeah, just something. Yeah.
and some pay.
Yeah.
You know, back before COVID, I had a couple of acoustic musical events.
Mhm.
You know, there weren't obviously, man, in my dining room you couldn't fit more than about 20 people or so, man, you know, in there. But we had a couple of guitars and sitting up on stools and stuff like that. And man, it was absolutely fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, obviously since COVID, man, everything's kind of changed and blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah,
Blah.
right.
But man, y'all have the talent, y'all have the acoustic, you have the time, man. And you know, if you go up there and you say, hey, man, let me help you make some money and help me make some money, and then, you know, next week, you know, after you do it 2 or 3 times, you know, then what you do, man, is while you're there, you go out, do your set, put your lives up and get everybody, you know, you can hand out as many flyers or what have you, or
Yeah.
connection badges, however that is. And then you go to the other places down the road that you went to first. Everybody, you go see everybody first.
Yeah.
And then you just go by, man, on your way out of town. Be like, hey, look, man, we played down here at XYZ,
Mhm.
and man, I just let you know, man, they had a hell of a crowd, you know. So if you decide, man, that you want to try sometime, man, here's our info again.
Yeah.
Okay, just to refresh you, make sure, man, that you remember us. You know, we've already rebooked for these guys, but you know, hey, man, we do have some opening. We do have some openings.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I don't know, man. I used to call it. Well, it's kind of like guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
It's that, hey, man, I'm gonna do everything I can to remind you
Mm-hmm.
that you need whatever it is, man. I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
And you need to get rid of your talent, your time, and your entertainment, and your silent screen. You know, I need to get rid of my pizzas. You know, I need people going, man, I can't wait. I need a designer pizza like the rock and roll guys, man.
That's right, man.
You know.
Damn right.
Sorry, man. Look, at any time, man, y'all just raise your hand, man, and I'll just tone it down, man. I
Oh,
feel like
no,
I've been
no,
talking.
No, you're
No,
good.
no,
yeah,
it's-
we're already at close to 55 minutes. Doesn't feel like it.
No, we
It's already damn near an hour. So I don't know about y'all. I think that's a pretty good spot. Y'all want to do another shot or something? And
Yeah.
Close it out.
Do a little send off.
Yeah. Here, hand me that over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's this over here?
Got a little something for our boy Stan.
Oh, what?
That's you.
Oh, how cool is that, man?
Silent scream
That's a
shot
solid
glass.
scream shot glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've incorporated them into our merch, so I was like, well,
Dude,
you know,
thank you so much, man.
so
Yeah, last time, man, I saw you guys, man. I grabbed a T-shirt and I think I got the CD and something, man. I got like almost won everything you had on the table, man.
Yeah,
I can't-
You got a lot of stuff to pick from.
Yeah, I can't remember, man. I got
Stickers.
a pack of stuff, man.
Yeah,
Well, this is
we-
very cool, man. This is very cool. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we
I enjoyed it
we just
tonight.
added those back. Added them a couple months
Yeah.
ago, and we were like, well, we got to give Stan one of those, man.
Heck
yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no
Absolutely.
problem.
And you want a shot of Fireball, or we gonna do a Jello shot?
I don't know, man. I may have to. Yeah, I can't do the Fireball and dry.
All right,
I'll just do a Jello.
All right,
Sounds good to me.
Y'all want Jello?
sure, we'll Jello with
Yeah,
you.
we'll
Yeah, man, if
Jello.
y'all had a peach one or whatever, I don't know what that is.
I don't care what flavor, it's all good.
Give it a good shake, man.
Yeah, get it all
There you
broken
go.
up.
There it is.
And I tell you, man, like I used to tell these guys, man, that
Mm-hmm.
when I've been making these for ever since you've known me, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I've been making them forever. A lot of times, man, when I tell folks at parties, they're like, "Oh man, it's sticking to the thing, man." I'd see them run their finger around it. I'm like, "Man, you take your finger out of that, man. You stick your tongue down in there and run around the edge."
There you go.
You know. All right, man. Good times.
Hell yeah.
Woo-ha. Woo!
Yeah, buddy. See if I can make it. Third time's a charm, like the song?
There you go.
Nope. It was close.
You got a pile over there, bro.
I'll get it later. It'll be fine. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, listening, whatever you're participating in the podcast from.
It don't matter whether you're in Fulton, Tupelo, Amory. It is worth the drive to Paisan's Pizza here in
Damn
Fulton
right.
to get. He's got the best pie around. I don't care what anybody says. He's been doing this for a minute, and he got it mastered.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was eating that slice earlier, I didn't think I'd ever see the day, but I think I've met someone who's out pizza at the Hut.
Our Pizza the Hut. There you go. There you go.
That was a pretty damn good pizza. Really good.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate you guys having me tonight too, man. It's
Oh
been a
man,
blast.
it's- yeah, it's
you're
been fun.
welcome
Hell
back
yeah.
anytime. Come and hang, and you tell your little brother Mike that he better bring his old crazy butt up here sometime and hang out with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, we're gonna try and incorporate everybody, old band members, Shut,
Yeah.
Bill Hinton,
Oh, yeah.
E.T., everybody, just over time, just when they got time to come by and hang out. Sit around and shoot the shit with us for 30 or 45 minutes about the old days.
Yeah, right.
You know, hey, that way we keep everything up, going, having fun. People, you know, and you know, a lot of those old stories, he gets a kick out of all the stories.
Yeah, I
tell
wasn't
you.
here. I wasn't here yet.
It'd be like old dudes, man, used to tell us about like the 60s and 70s, like Woodstock and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. We're like, dude, man, really? You was alive back then? He's all like, damn, man, you really grew up, man, like in a time before cell phones and MTV and shit? Or, hell yeah, man, I grew up with 3 TV channels. And a good imagination other than that.
And I was my father's remote control. Go change that damn channel,
That's
boy.
right, man. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now turn it again. I don't like that. Oh, hell, turn it back. Ain't nothing on.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching us. Silent Scream Scream All About It, episode 10. Is there a song that we on the outros we normally play one of the songs from the album? Is there anything that any song that you like off the album?
Any song in particular? You know?
Yeah.
You know, man, I like I said, man, I'm a little bit particular, man, to guitar and vocals, man. So, what do you think, man? You guys, man, what do you think is like your key, like where you're just ripping it? What do you think, man? It is.
Scatterbrain.
Yeah.
There you go.
Scatterbrain.
There you go.
It is.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Those of you who are of legal drinking age, wherever you're living, I hope you participated. We had a fun time, and again, thank you for coming over.
Absolutely.
It was real fun.
And make sure you get to Paisan's and get you some pie. And he's
Damn right.
What's it called? Jiggy Pop?
Juggy Pop?
Juggy
Popcorn.
Pop. I knew
Yeah.
I want to say Jiggy for some reason. Getting jiggy with it, I guess.
That's right. That's
But
right.
Juggy Pop popcorn.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all go check out Paisans here in Fulton, Mississippi. Some of the best pizza I've ever had. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Hey man, did I tell you how we got our drummer, man?
Memory's a little hazy. I don't remember.
Man, it was just so wild. We've been looking for drummers, good, decent drummers, man, and all of a sudden a knock on the door. And dude said, pizza delivery. He been playing drums with us ever since.
Love you, Ron. Thanks for listening, guys.